If you want to argue that the values of the modern West are Christian values, you're going to have a hell of a lot of work ahead of you and a whole lot of Bible to ignore or explain away, which is what excusagists do, so stay tuned. The most damning counter-evidence to that claim is the Christian Holy Book itself, which seems written almost with the specific intent of keeping humanity from the values the vast majority of us embrace today here in the West, the values of the scientific revolution and the Enlightenment. Do you like our pluralist society where everyone is free to worship or not as they see fit? Do you like the notion of equality we've embraced and championed for women, the LGBTQ+ communities, people of all races and creeds? Do you like living in a democracy where we don't entrust power and authority to one man? And yes, I do mean one man. How about the right to privacy? Sexual freedom, you like that? Freedom of association, of travel, of speech? Freedom of the press, the right to publish, the right to be secure in your property and belongings? Guess where you won't find those ideals? That's right, they're not in the Christian Holy Book. You won't find them in there, which is not to say that Christian excusagists won't tie themselves in knots reinterpreting the data, attempting to demonstrate the tiniest hint of some unreasonable facsimile. Apologetics is nothing if not a giant pacifier for believers who really need nothing more than a trusted name or face to tell them that they've got it right. So let's start right there, because that was a very simple statement about authority and the respect for authority the Christian Holy Book demands. We all know the basic story of Galileo and his defense of heliocentrism, right? Through careful observation, by preferring his own senses, his lying eyes in this case, to the opinions of the religious authorities, Galileo came to the conclusion that something believed almost solely on authority was empirically false. That's the important part of that story, the challenging and questioning of authority.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
This is one of those areas where I believe that science and Western religion are mortal enemies. It's a values thing. Do you value doubt and skepticism, or do you value faith and authority? Do you question, or do you simply accept what you're told? For more than 1,000 years, Christianity demanded that the authority of the church and its leaders be respected, almost entirely without question. Unless, of course, you enjoy time on the rack. Living as we do in the liberal, human rights-based West, it's difficult to comprehend the lives of those who lived in fear of speaking their minds and possibly saying the wrong thing, inspiring some busybody to turn you into the authorities, who could completely destroy and even take your life just for disagreeing with church authority. But that shit was real. And not uncommon. In his book, The Science of Liberty, which I recommend to everyone, damn me for not having an affiliate link. Gosh darn it. Anyway, science writer Timothy Ferriss demonstrates that the values we've come to know and love in the West aren't even Enlightenment values so much as they are the values which we naturally came to understand and embrace as we began to practice science. Science, in direct opposition to religion, is necessarily anti-authoritarian. Those following the tribal war god of Abraham have their various holy books allegedly given to them by the all-knowing creator of the universe. So, of course, you're going to listen to the all-knowing creator without question, right? Definitionally, God can't be wrong. However demonstrably wrong what he's allegedly told us might seem to be. Ours is simply not to question. You can't do science, though, if you're simply going to presume knowledge. Nor can you, without question, take the word of someone or some book. Science requires you to show your work, to demonstrate how you know what you know, and to remain ever open to the possibility that you're wrong. That's an almost impossible stretch for religion. The Catholic Church didn't apologize to Galileo until 1992, at which point I'm pretty sure Yeah, he was dead. What we learned early on from practicing science is that no one has all the answers, that everything should and can be questioned. Moreover, the answers we seek can come from anywhere and anyone, maybe least of all from those in positions of authority. New discoveries were being made by men and by women, by noblemen and by paupers, by Europeans, Africans, Asians, priests, and patent clerks. The science yielded to anyone willing to put in the effort, which is how we got to one of the other values we've come to know and embrace here in the West: equality. I dare you to try to find that one in the Bible. Outside of everyone being equally free to bow the knee to Jesus and his dad/self. That's what we'll look at in the next part of this possibly infinite series. Until then, I'm me. Thanks for watching.